Need for Speed, an iconic brand known for their edgy, arcade-style, illegal street racing video games. The series that is infamous for encouraging these illegal street races, along with the culture that Fast and the Furious brought into the world.
Pockets ain't empty, cuz.
Exposing an entire generation of children, including me, to the world of illegal street racing. Shift 2 is continuing the slight pivot that Need for Speed had towards a more simulation-based racing game. That started back in 2007 with Pro Street. Pro Street turned into Shift 2, and EA really hoped that Shift 2 would be and EA really thought that Shift 2 was gonna be the competitor to Microsoft's Forza and PlayStation's Gran Turismo. Shift 2 claims to bring realism to racing games that the other two don't. When you're driving the car and you're coming up on a turn, your head slightly pivots so that you can see the apex of the turn so that you can ideally hit the corner right and then you can get out of the corner right. If you hit the wall, you shake and then everything goes grayscale for a little bit. They advertise realistic looking cars, a complex tuning system, tracks laser scanned to create them so realistically that it actually feels like you're racing on Monza. These are all the things that Need for Speed really wanted to differentiate themselves from Forza and Gran Turismo. And I ate that up as a kid. I loved racing games. I ate that shit up. Man, I loved it. I loved racing games. When this game came out, I was 15. So we're gonna replay it again. Is it nearly as good as I remember? Or, like everything else, are things just better when you're a kid?
Like in every Need for Speed game, you get your choice of a starting car, and also, of course, they're the dorkiest cars in the entire game.
Hey, Suzuka, that's where Formula 1's racing this weekend. I know this piece really well. It's a really famous S-curves. Steering's a little heavy. Ooh, ooh. Ride the curbs a little bit. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh.
For some reason, racing games just make me make noises.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 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 Ooh, 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 ooh.
Will be the one that gets the glory.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
You need to be aggressive. You gotta give the other car some respect. Whoa,
Sorry,
man.
guy. God, the 360 controller is so bad. I start driving a little more aggressive. Holy shit. Them Duke boys are at it again. Coming up on the inside. He brakes too early. We're not braking. Here we go. Why is he off the road? What's he doing? Ooh! Why'd he do that? He swerved into me. Why aren't we moving? How do I brake every game I play? The game is stuck. It's a penis.
Climb through the chicane and you'll fly. Just don't carry
Damn, you
too
can see your
much
butt
speed in that
cheeks.
next corner.
Okay,
Come
now
on,
I'm
man.
ready to race. Ooh! Fuck. Fuck. Well, I did that the last time too. Ooh. Oh yeah, that was smooth. Oh, that's not great, not great.
Green light.
See you later. Bye, fella. Race is already over. You just don't even know it yet. It's over. Inside line. We're gonna do a quick comparison. Forza 4, Shift 2, Gran Turismo 5, mainly because they all released around the same time. Are you somebody who loves these racing games because you just want to drive the cars that you never could in real life? Forza 4 has over 500 cars. Gran Turismo 5 has over 1,000 cars, and that's not even counting the DLC. Shift 2 has 145. What if you're just someone who loves a nice, diverse racing locations? You just like all the tracks. You want to race on all the tracks that your favorite racers do. Forza 4 has 26 different locations with 110 different variations. Gran Turismo has 31 different tracks with 86 different variations. Shift 2 actually has 40 different locations with 101 variations. What about the technical side of things? What about the way the games look? Forza 4, 1080p Full HD, 60 frames a second. Gran Turismo 5, 1080p Full HD, 60 frames a second. Shift 2, also 1080p Full HD, 30 frames a second. But what about the substance? The meat on top of the bones? How does that compare? That felt really good. I'm locking in now.
Will be the one that gets the glory.
Why is that Porsche going off the road? What's he doing? Ooh, why am I going off the road? What am I doing? Ooh. That was a strange turn by that BMW. We're gonna have to look at that on the replay. Oh! I'm gonna get him on this turn. He's gonna brake way too early. And we got the inside line. Not even joking. There's a gang of Lotuses that drive around the 465 loop in Indy. There's like 5 or 6 of them that on really nice days, if you're out, you might just see 5 or 6 Lotuses drive past you. It's very silly. They got their own little Lotus gang. Hell yeah. That's my car. Sort of. Holy shit. What a save. Holy shit, what a save.
We won. Good job, man. Nice drive.
Several days later.
That wreck was pretty nasty. I gotta be more careful. Got him on the inside line, watch. Boom, got him. See? Flawless. That was clean.
And we'll do some damage.
I guess I should have paid attention. I don't know what track I'm racing on. I didn't even look at it. All right, we're just going with the vibes. How we feeling today? Okay, that's how we're feeling. I'm not gonna win this race. There's no way. And I just fucked it up. We're gonna put my Mustang over there in that chair. We're gonna give Shift 2 its report card. Visuals, I'm gonna give them an A-. I think the game looks good. It looks good. I mean, the cars look really good, the tracks look really good, the environments look really good when you're inside the car. Everything is shiny and polished if you don't look too hard. The 30 frames thing does affect a little bit, but I'm not a big stickler for frames per second. I just don't give a shit about that. Sounds, an A. It sounds like a very good racing game. The engines all sound unique and different, and that's something that Need for Speed has always done a really good job of. Need for Speed always has very accurate engine noises. As you upgrade your car, if you put a cold air intake, the engine noise changes slightly. If you put on a turbo or a supercharger, the engine noise slightly changes again. And soundtrack is very good. Gameplay, C+. The game is imprecise. The AI is not good. Steering is either fully locked or not at all. Throttle is either fully open or fully closed. Brakes are fully on or fully closed. Tuning can't be done before the race at the tracks. Replayability, I'm giving it a C. I loved the game as a kid. I just loved racing games as a kid, but the game is just okay now. And maybe it's because I'm spoiled and I've played better games in the last decade, but the game is just all right. And I kind of got what I needed out of the game. I got my Mustang, which is really all I ever wanted in any racing game ever. Fun? A B. The game was very fun for the first 2 or so hours. I was having a blast. And then the last hour and a half or so, I got bored because I realized, like every other racing game, it's the same gameplay loop over and over and over. And this game especially does not have any variation. It was okay. Is Shift 2 the Forza killer or the Gran Turismo killer? Not even fucking close. Not even close. I didn't bring this up earlier, but I wanted to save it for the end because I've got the sales numbers for all these games and not even close. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.